So what are we doing here? Well, really, we're here to explore our true nature. Who we really are. Beyond all the ideas that we have about it, beyond all the spiritual concepts, beyond all our questions and imaginings and our analysing and comparing and everything that the thinking does. We have a sense of what we really are, beyond it all. And that sense doesn't fit into what we think. It doesn't make sense. And yet, it can't be denied. It's not a particular experience. It's not a special spiritual state. Actually, what we're pointing to is the most ordinary, the most simple, the most obvious, the most familiar, the most intimate. Because it's you. Now, what might happen as I'm speaking about this is that your thinking comes in to try and understand the words, to try to compare what I'm saying to your experience, to check whether you've got it, or you know it, or understand it. And the thinking is doing a great job of trying to help. It's doing its best. It's limited, it's doing what it knows to do. But it can never know what we're actually pointing to. But it keeps trying. So recognizing, acknowledging who you really are, beyond what you think you are, or who you think you are, is, in a way, the most basic acknowledgement. We have grown up in this strange world where everyone seems to think, or most people seem to think, that they are really this me person, the name and this story, the history, the story of me and my life. And most people in this world take that very seriously and really believe that they are that. And if they are that, then they need to fix themselves, improve themselves, get somewhere, become someone better, more, bigger, faster. But in acknowledging that actually who you really are is already everything that the thinking is trying to become, this can be a great relaxation, because it's simply seeing that all the thoughts about trying to become are just thoughts and don't actually mean anything about who you are, because who you are is already everything. It's already perfect, just as it is. Whether you understand that, whether you believe that, think that, it's irrelevant. It is anyway. And then the acknowledgement, in acknowledging this, there can be this relaxation, but the relaxation of it is a temporary experience. You don't have to stay relaxed forever. Life goes on. The human experience goes on. And the human experience includes whatever is here. It doesn't have to fit into your ideas. So what we are exploring are kind of two sides of things, two sides of the paradox. One is the recognition of who you are, an acknowledgement of who you are, and the other side is the living of that. And they kind of go together. It's really difficult to separate them. But without talking about the lived experience, then this recognition starts to become kind of abstract. It starts to get hijacked by the thinking. And it starts to become like a safe place to hide out in, to avoid the human experience. And that can happen for many spiritual seekers. So, in recognizing who you are, this is no escape from your humanity. In fact, it is the opposite. It's diving into your humanity, acknowledging this person. So, recognizing who you are is seeing that you are not limited to this person. And then, still this person is here. So then it's acknowledging this person and everything that he or she is, knowing that you are not limited to it. And yet, its body, emotions, sensations, thoughts, everything, energetic sense of it all, it's all here. It's all here to be lived and experienced, felt completely. And you don't know, when you throw out all of your spiritual concepts, you don't know how to live this recognition as this human. And so it's living with that not knowing how to live, and yet you live moment to moment, discovering